following video contains super awesome content, not suitable for people who don't enjoy super awesomeness. Viewer discretion is advised.
I just need those OP gaming gloves. Crucy got looked at. Run, lads, run!
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Rumor has it, I'm a savage. Drop the classic, thinking back, drop the classic. To establish that the magic, saw the magic, got a master. Who was at it? Living legend, lethal weapon, mastermind, never tied. Tell him all.
Big dreams, I got big dreams since like baby. I've been joining forces with the likes of an A-team. Jumping off of buildings used to be so stimulating. Now I'm reaching new heights, I'ma need the off-whites. Play with the fire, you get burned. All of my struggles became lessons well learned. I got his eyes, they keep me grounded, that's for sure. Cause one day we gon' make it out this earth, where's your worth?
I'm sick of your talking, you got the wrong one. I'm taking your king and I leave him broken. If I am in second, it's after no one. Just give me a second to let them know. I'm the headline, the deadline. Big time. I'm ahead time, the rare kind. Big time. I'm a living legend, lethal weapon, master, mind. Big time. The king is back like prodigal. I gave him time, it's been too long. Was silent calm, but now the storm. I'm not the one you can't ignore. I never politic, if I want it, I'ma get mine. Never fake the funk, can't perform for your empire. Snatch him out the throne, make them all fall in line. I let the clock tick, count down, cause I'm sick of your talking, you got the wrong one. I'm taking your king and I leave him broken. If I am in second, it's after no one. Just give me a second to let them know. I'm the headline, the deadline. Big time. I'm ahead time, the rare kind. Big time. I'm a living legend, lethal weapon, master, mind. Big time.
Out of the ashes, a phoenix arises. Faith of a mustard seed can move any mountains. The people are watching, so I cannot stop it. Been down for too long, now I gotta rock it. Had to get it out the mud, you know how it goes. Now we sitting at the top, had to bring the bros. Never thought I'd be the one who would play the role. Now look at where we at, man, who would've known? Temperature rising, I feel the pressure is on me. Luckily, I've been out here building an army. Camouflage on a rise, we run this party. We kick them out the game, cause they wanna come tardy. This is for the ones who've been chasing their goals. If they was sleeping on their kid, now they about to be woke. Lights, camera, action, we ready to roll. Alright, places, everybody, let's put on a good show.
I'm sick of your talking, you got the wrong one. I'm taking your king and I leave him broken. If I am in second, it's after no one. Just give me a second to let them know. I'm the headline, the deadline. Big time. I'm ahead time, the rare kind. Big time. I'm a living legend, lethal weapon, master, mind. Big time.
Playing a game of whack fuck here. Whack.
Milade, bud. Haha.
Oh, you hurt my sunburn.
Next minute.
Your ass! Shut the fuck up! One
was easy.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Oh, earlier shelf. Will it old earlier shelf?
A few moments later.
Easy drop incoming. Now detecting contaminated gear.
Ah, Abel's turned up.
Nearby agent has gone rogue. Rogue agent nearby. Incoming hostiles detected.
Chase me.
Rogue explosive seeker mine detected.
Heal me, heal me. Oh, easy. Easy.
Agent eliminated.
Easy 1v2. Oh, no, fucking Will and Rice here. Oh, 1v3 technically.
System curtailed. Rogue agent eliminated.
Look at me, Daddy. I'm a farmer.
Why is bro sneaking around me? Why is bro coming behind me? Why is bro coming behind? He blew my back out! He just gave me back shot!
Ladies and gentlemen, we're in for an incredible night. Oh, we're taking it up a notch. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. Wes and Mike TZ coming all strong. Straight into the end zone. Hey, be sure you stick around because we're only getting warmed up.
I kept the faith, keeping the faith. I know you got it. Yeah, out of my way, give me some space, just family around me. Yeah, putting in work, won't say a word till they announce it. Hey, determined to get it, I'm focused and driven. What you know about it? Thanks to the sun. Hey, you see the melanin? Yeah, we just begun. Yeah, in my element. Came through clean looking, like a president. Martinelli porn, we celebrate with elegance. Yes, it's for the women you see by my side. She gave me reason to fight. Yes, mama, we made it. I know that you proud. Dad always told me stay true to the route. It's for the veal, golden the teal. Kids walk around with the golden and grill. Told you I'm focused, I never lost hope, and I'm giving them something they feel. I keep a trill, ain't no counterfeit. How does it feel if you doubt it? It's still who we started with. Put down the seed, now it's harvesting. We make the art, then we market it, all of it. I kept the faith, keeping the faith. I know you got it. Yeah, out of my way, give me some space, just family around me. Hey, putting in work, won't say a word until they announce it. Hey, determined to get it, I'm focused and driven. What you know about it? I'm just working on my trophy speech. My trophy speech. I'm just working on my trophy speech. My trophy speech. This for the fam, this for the home team. I'm just working on my trophy speech.
I started making a list of some names that I gotta mention when I'm getting my trophy. Lot of folk wasn't with me in the gym. I was shooting around, I was trying to be Kobe. No time for the phony, don't act like you know me. Got God on my side, I can stand on my lonely. Been on my ground so that wifey and I could just live a sweet life with exactly Kobe. You wasn't there and I wrote your name down and I made a mistake, gotta scribble it out. Snakes trying to slither in now. The ones that ain't put in, been wanna reap benefits, they want some clout. That ain't what I'm about. I'm moving different and they moving fast. They gon' be tripping when my name announced. And the winner is Mike TZ. Congratulations. Cause I kept the faith, keeping the faith. I know you got it. Out of my way, give me some space, just family around me. Put it in words, don't say a word until they announce it. Determined to get it, I'm focused and driven, so what you know about it? Yeah, I'm just working on my trophy speech. My trophy speech. I'm just working on my trophy speech. My trophy speech. See, this for the fam, this for the home team. I'm just working on my trophy speech.
Another one.
Neutralized.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Rogue agent eliminated.
Dogs down. That's not right. Oh, what?
Rogue agent neutralized.
Fucking Uston cunt.
Rogue agent eliminated.
This fucking come on!
Hello,
Plum here, g'day champions, how's it going, and welcome back to another Division 2 build video. Righto, so again we've got another amazingly fun build that I've been loving a lot lately while streaming on Twitch. It works great in both PVE and PVP. The combination of talent synergy works so well, and it's kind of unreal how much bulk damage and bulk armor we get from what essentially is a very simple build to make. Yes, I've got some god tier maxed out gear and I've upgraded my expertise levels on a few different pieces. But regardless, this build's still going to perform very well even if you don't have maxed out gear. At the end of the day, this build just works and is heaps of fun to use solo and in a team. Righto, so welcome back to all you amazing subscribers, and if you're new to the channel and you're enjoying the content, you know what to do, pull your finger out and give that sub button a click. And please everyone engage with this video, a like, a share, a comment, it all helps with the magic and the wizardry of the YouTube algorithm. Doing all this stuff is going to help the channel and our amazing community grow. And don't forget to check me out on all my other socials including Twitch, Discord, Facebook, the works. All the links for that stuff is in the description. Righto then champions, with all that said and done, let's get into the build. 2 reds, 5 blues, 1 skill tier, 1.8 million armor. Now, normally at this point I'd say you can adjust those core attributes if you like. But on this one, do try and keep them the same. I just feel it works so much better. I have tried this at 1.6 million armor, but unless you're going to be running around and being healer reliant in a group, I don't recommend it. So by now you can all see that this is a very simple setup. We've got 1 Seska, 1 Uzina, 1 Fenris, 1 Overlord, 1 Petrov, and the exotic backpack. But firstly, we're going to be checking out the specialization, and I'm going to be using Technician. It's going to provide us with that linked laser pointer, which is going to proc both our gun and chest talent simply by aiming our gun. You do need to spec into the rifle to unlock this attachment. Which brings me to this quick reminder. Please make sure you spec into the weapon types that you're going to be using on your build. I've been getting a lot of comments lately from players saying that their damage numbers don't match mine, and 9 out of 10 times, this is the reason. It's a super simple thing to overlook, so just double check it. And also while running Technician, we're going to get a +1 skill tier, which gives us 2 skill tiers on the build. Doesn't seem like it would do much, but it does massively improve how our skills perform. Righto, for the guns on the build, I've gone with the Kingbreaker. I've put in the time and the effort on this one, so I'm going to use it. It's maxed out and I've upgraded it to give us another 20% weapon damage. The talent is Perfect Flatline. Amplifies weapon damage by 20% to pulsed enemies. That linked laser pointer is doing the pulsing for us. So it's pretty simple. Aim and pull the trigger for bulk damage. Now, if you didn't want to use the Kingbreaker or you don't have one, it's okay. There's plenty of other guns that would work just fine on this build. I love the Carbine 7 for that slightly higher RPM, but if you wanted to use a slower RPM weapon, something like the FAL, the AKM, or the MK16 with Flatline would all work fine. For the secondary, I've gone with the custom M870 Shotty. This one's great to clear out NPCs fast. We're going to be one-tapping them most of the time, and we can even 1- and 2-tap some players. I do swap to the Nemesis from time to time, it just really depends on the server that I'm in. Don't be afraid to swap your stuff around on the fly if something's not working in that situation. And for the pistol on the build, I've gone with the TDI card. We're mainly using this for that +1 skill tier, giving us 3 skill tiers on the build when the gun's in our hand. The talent's Finisher, and that's going to give us another 30% crit hit damage buff when active. Righto, now it's time to check out the gear on the build. First up is our mask, and we've gone with the Seska mask for that 10% crit hit chance. We've got max armor, max crit hit damage, max crit hit chance, and a 12% crit hit damage mod. Having a Seska piece like this is awesome to have, and you can use it on a variety of different builds. For the chest piece, we're going with the new named Uzina chest, the Closer. The brand set bonus is going to give us 5% total armor, we've got max armor, crit hit damage, crit hit chance, and a 12% crit hit damage mod. The talent here is Perfect Spotter. Increases total weapon and skill damage by 20% to pulsed enemies. Now Perfect Spotter is amplified damage. So just by aiming and pulling the trigger, we're going to get 40% amplified damage from our gun and our chest talents. For the holster, we've got our one piece of Fenris for that 10% AR damage. It's max armor, crit hit chance, and crit hit damage. This is another great piece to have, and you're going to be using it on a lot of different setups if you've got one. For the knee pads, we've gone with the named Overlord knee pads, the Fox's Prayer. Max armor, crit hit damage, and that 8% multiplicative damage to targets out of cover. Because we've already got 10% on our gun, that's giving us 18% damage to targets out of cover, which is amplified damage. For the gloves, we've gone with the named Petrov gloves, the Contractors. Max weapon damage, crit hit damage, and that 8% multiplicative damage to armor. And the last item on the build is the amazing exotic backpack, the Memento.
I took from those who watched, hunted, and collected, until only their shadows remained. Now my watch has ended, so yours may begin.
This exotic backpack is fucking awesome. Firstly, it gives us one of each core attribute. So we get another core weapon damage, armor, and skill tier, and we've gone with another 12% crit hit damage mod. The talent is Kill Confirmed. Enemies you kill will drop trophies on death. Collecting trophies gives both short-term and long-term buffs, and the short-term buffs do scale with the number of core attributes we have. Short-term buffs are 5% weapon damage, 10% bonus armor, and 5% skill efficiency. Now these scale to our core attributes. So each trophy we collect is going to give us a 10% weapon damage buff, 50% bonus armor, and 10% skill efficiency. Collecting more trophies means more stacks. Our long-term buffs at full stacks will give us a 30% weapon damage buff, 30% skill efficiency, and 3% armor regen. Remember, if you die or you enter a checkpoint or a safe house, you're going to lose all those stacks. Playing this build in and around landmarks or NPC spawns is a nice little trick to have access to trophies. Also, leaving some trophies laying about for when you need them before or during a fight will give you the upper hand. So that's going to cover the gear on the build. Now what skills do we want to be using? One of the best bang for buck skills in PvP at the moment is the Defender Drone. On this build, we're going to get 18.6% damage reduction. Now our skill efficiency trophy buffs doesn't impact our damage reduction. It will increase the health and the duration of the drone and decrease its cooldown. And the second skill I swap around just depending on what's happening in the server. Most of the time I'm going to be using the Seeker Mine though. But a Booster Hive or a Bleed Hive is a good option, or even go with the EMP sticky or a Fire sticky, they both work extremely well. Righto then, fine print time, the stat sheet. For our crit hit chance with the Kingbreaker, we're at 54%. We've got 129% crit hit damage, proccing finisher bumps this up to 159%. We've got 8% damage to armor and that 18% damage to targets out of cover. Not to forget that we get 40% amplified damage from Perfect Flatline and Perfect Spotter, so that's 66% amplified damage. And our all weapon damage is at 60% and 40% for our AR damage. The Memento at full stacks will give us another 30% weapon damage on that. So that's a total of 130% weapon damage. I mean, come on, this thing's awesome. So that covers the build champions. Have you been looking for a fun build that's easy to make and even easier to use? A build for both PVE and PVP content. A build that's got bulk damage and bulk armor? Then this is the build for you. So what do you reckon? Are you going to be a champion and have a crack at my perfect Memento build? What modifications would you make? Let me know down below. And like always, show your content creators your support, like, share, comment, and subscribe. All this kind of stuff really does help support myself and the channel. So that's going to wrap it up for this one, and I will catch you all in the next one. I'm Plum out.